Hey yo, welcome back to another episode of Timmymon Duel Links. Before we get started into our Sylvan deck today, make sure you check out ygosingles.com. They have the cheapest Yu-Gi-Oh prizes on the internet, and if you use the discount code Timmymon, you get another 5% off, and that helps me to do what I love to do. That's bring you good YouTube content. So today our video here is on SYLVANS. And SYLVANS is the sort of, I guess, the main deck type from the latest mini box. And it has some strengths, but it also has some weaknesses as well. So I want to show you my list, and then I want to talk about these strengths and weaknesses. So I played two Marina Princess of the Sunflowers. I like it because it's another tribute, but it's actually not common to play Marina. Some cool combos you can do with this is, if you have like these little Sylvans or little plant monsters, you can crash them to destroy cards. So without Marina, you're limited to just 6 removal cards, but with Marina on the board, every monster that crashes into another monster is another removal card. So you can remove traps, you can remove monsters, you can remove anything, and it's also 2/8, so it's huge. So 3 Sylvan Mushroom, 3 Rose Lovers. Now this card's broken to combo with the Hermitries and the Sunflowers. I only played 2 Hermitries, so I had to make room for the Sunflower. It's another busted card. It helps you draw more cards, especially after you've shuffled these traps to the bottom of your deck with Mushroom. The Hermitry always gives you not always, but a lot of the time will just give you a +1. We have 2 Carrots. Carrots is pretty awesome as well. It puts your Rose Lovers into the grave so you can combo, and then the Martial Leaf. For my defensive cards, I played 2 Ultimate Providence. So online I've been seeing a lot of Divine Wraths, but Providence, in my opinion, just seems better because most of the time you will discard monsters, but you can also use it to discard traps every so often. And also it's a rare, so it's not something that you have to bust your wallet for. And then 3 Jar of Avarice. Jar of Avarice is just in here to re-combo after you've comboed. So a lot of the times it won't come up in certain matchups, but in other matchups you'll just love that you had Jar. So how I like to play it is I actually play Restart, and a lot of the times I would like to play it as if I was playing Aliens. So Alien tends to T set, which is set a monster and set a trap. So a lot of the time you can just play as if you're Aliens, and they'll probably just attack into you. Yeah. Alternatively, you would go for a Martial Leaf play if you were going second, but if I was going first, I would always try to restart for a Mushroom. Even if you miss your Mushroom and you have a Martial Leaf, that's also a decent hand. And if you're really unlucky to miss both, I guess if you have a Carrot, maybe you can grind out a couple turns to try to stabilize with these big monsters. But if I was going second, I would consider restarting for a Mushroom, or just keeping my Martial Leaf. Yeah, so that's how I'll play. I'll just restart from restart for Mushroom and just take the L if I miss both my Mushrooms and my Martial Leaves. Yeah, I don't play enemy controller. I prefer not to play enemy control. I prefer to just combo with a Marina Sunflower, crash my guys into their guys to remove their monsters instead of just taking for game. Yeah. I don't really know what more to say about my build. A lot of the builds at the moment, they're quite similar. So until we see something unique, something cool coming out, you'll probably see a lot of this going around. So actually, the other builds I've been seeing are just it just looks like this, with 3 enemy controllers. That's okay as well, but you know, I like to play the spice. So this is how I was playing it recently. Yeah, so we're gonna get into the replays and then talk and then have a live game and then I'll talk about the different matchups a little bit. So let's get into it now. So our first game's up against a Japanese guy. Our opponent, he's actually playing Weevil Underwood. So when I see Weevil, I often think either Burn, but actually more recently, a lot of Weevils have started to play aliens and just use the plant as like a way to get a monster on board so they can combo off. So I'm gonna restart for the mushroom, and prismatic. Lucky enough to get the mushroom, and he actually attacks into me. And let's see what I mill. Milling carrots, always good, and it's actually good enough for me. Here I was lucky enough to draw a Rose Lover. So this is the combo I'm talking about. If you have a carrot engraved, you can discard Rose Lover to make your other cards live. So I summon the priestess, and I do this play where I crash my monster to destroy his monsters. This is in case he has a queen. If he has a queen, I can kill the queen with a sunflower. But if I attacked with the sunflower, then I won't have an out for his queen. So he actually summons Gokipon. I'm willing to just kill it because I know that he can't do anything. His turn will be a little bit slower next turn. He can't crash into my guys to do much. So here, okay, here I had to think for a while to see what are the chances I would hit one of the removal cards. So I have 6 removal cards. One's in the grave, one's in my hand, and I have 2 other ones in my hand. So I have 3 total in my hand. So the chances to hit one is very low. So I decided to go for the defensive play. What's good about this is if I end up not being able to kill his monster, if he attacks into me, it's still game. So yeah, so I think this is the best play. And then every turn I can just summon the carrot again, go for this attack, go for the carrot again, go for this attack. Yeah, so this is what I'm gonna do. And he realizes that there's no point keeping them in attack mode. And yeah, here he hits my dude. I can mill 5. Unfortunately, I hit the Marshal Leaf. I'm able to deal with the Doom Dozer very easily. Instead of trying to find another way to out this, I got the easy one, the Marshal Leaf. And I actually didn't need that top deck. I had 2 monsters, so I could summon these 2 monsters and just attack over these. But yeah, this one's more flashy. So let's go into the next game. Up against Aster Phoenix. Aster Phoenix has been more popular recently because of the hero deck. So heroes, the Destiny heroes has become quite strong, quite popular. So that's what I think my opponent's playing. Again, I go restart for the mushroom. If I don't get the mushroom, it's fine if I get the other one. So it is heroes, and I have 2 ultimate Providence. Hey, I don't think this can be prismatic. There must be something wrong, because I don't have a prismatic one. Anyway, what's really good about my hand is for him to attack over me, he has to use effects to attack over me. So I have 2 ultimate Providence, so it means that none of his monsters can ever get over me. So if he attacks me, I'll always have a defensive play. So I can just take this matchup very, very slowly and just wait until he makes a mistake. Or if I get lucky off this mushroom, which is about, or if you're milling 5 cards, you're gonna hit something. Hit the carrot again. Carrot's awesome because I have Rose Lover, so any monster I draw will be good. And then I actually stack my deck here to draw into Hermitry, because I know I can summon Hermitry by discarding for that. This Hermitry just drops another Rose Lover, draws into my Marina, which sets up another play the next turn. So if I didn't have Hermitry, I would put Marina on top and just summon the Marina instead. So he decides to use his play for Dangerous, and yeah, I just choose to summon as many big dudes as I can, because the problem with heroes is you have to commit a lot of cards to summon your dudes, and if I can get rid of your dudes just with the one trap card, you know, it's a very efficient way to out your field. So I want to talk about a problem of plants. The plants is a very explosive deck, but it's also a little bit slow to set up because you need to have the first turn set. That's either with your mushroom or with a magical merchant. And a lot of the times you can just beat that deck. So I go for the restart again. If I don't get the mushroom, I'm fine if I get the other dude, but I always get the mushroom in this deck, so that's kind of good. Our opponent goes for the main phase blind cycler, which is a very bad play, to say the least. Yeah, and here it just shows you the power of mushroom. Sometimes you can get lucky and hit many removal cards, and there's not much your opponent can do. Like, what can he do here? My mushroom's still alive. I just destroyed 3 cards. There's nothing he can do. So this is another strength of the deck. It's really good against slower decks like aliens, because if they attack into you, they can't. Yeah, they have to attack into you. It's actually quite hard for aliens to kill you. They have to either tribute summon or find another way to kill your mushroom, and you have to get unlucky with your mill. So this is actually quite a strong deck against aliens. So yeah, now we're up against Chaz. Let's see how this replay goes. I wanted to talk about the weaknesses, but the weaknesses, yeah, is just any removal cards. Like Dark World's is a weakness, Archfiend's a weakness, Snipe Hunter's a weakness, Cyber Angel's a weakness. Anything that can destroy your set mushroom is going to be a weakness. So you might start to see more tribute to the Dooms or something like that, just to destroy your mushroom. So here, oops, no, I don't want to quit. I want to pause. Here, I don't draw the mushroom, but it's fine because I'm still gonna go for this play. See what I mill, and now I have a prismatic jar. I don't know what's going on. So anyway, let's just get into it. I got kind of lucky. I was able to hit 2 cards, and one of them was a Rose Lover, and then it allows me to summon the Hermitry, and then I get lucky again with the Hermitry. I hit the Marshall Leaf. So is this just game? No, he's on 5,000 lifelines. So sometimes it's better to open Marshall Leaf because it opens up OTK combos, whereas yeah, so going second, actually Marshall Leaf is quite good. Going first, definitely Mushroom is way better. This will be the last replay. It's up against Yami Bakura. I can't remember what deck our opponent was playing. Yeah, basically, yeah, any deck that can't deal with your turn 1 mushroom, you know, you're in a huge position just off of that. So yep, let's see what he has to deal with my turn 1 mushroom. So here, any single removal card would be fire. So we got one. It destroys Pandemonium. So what's bad about this Archfiend is when you don't have Pandemonium, it just dies. So I only needed 1 mushroom to destroy his 2 cards. So 1/4/2 is always good. I top deck Marina. Yeah, you know, sometimes if you don't have any if you don't have any defensive cards, you're just gonna get slaughtered by these plants. Okay, so here we are with our live game. We're up against Sony from Japan. Something that I really recommend about plants is if you're not very good at calculating far in advance, plants is actually quite an easy deck to play, opposed to decks like aliens or I can't think of anything else, but this hand's fire, man. I ain't gonna restart this, and I'm going first. So here now I just pray that he doesn't have Tribute to the Doomed. I don't care if he has Snipe Hunter because I got this. So this is my I had such a big problem with these monster removal cards. I had to put Providence in. Yeah, other people played Divine Wrath. I played Providence because It's got more utility and it's cheaper. Yeah, so I have no idea what our opponent is playing. She's not playing oh, holy god, it's Gladiator Beast. So I'm actually not sure how this matchup is against Gladiator Beast. I guess if she attacks, tags into something, tries to pop something, I just remove it, seeing on what I mill first. Or maybe I could even mill the monster removal, so when he attacks I could just pop the monster. Of course. So what's busted about this is its damage step. Come on. Come on! Come on! Come on! Damn. No! I have 3 rose lovers, right? Okay, it depends what he targets. If he targets a jar, I think I might just chain it. Yeah, I'm just gonna ultimate providence this. So as in phase, what I'm gonna do is the reason I did that is I don't want to summon my monster and try to deal with it. So I'm thinking about whether or not I jar everything except the rose lovers, so I have a higher chance to draw into the marinas. And I think I will. So now I have 2 chances to draw into these marinas. Hermitry's good. Marina's good. So okay, let's have a think. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna summon Marina, and we're gonna switch Mushroom to attack mode. Why we're gonna do this is because if he attacks this and kills it, I'm gonna pop his monster with Marina's effect. So they're likely not gonna use anything on a mushroom. Okay, that sucks. Maybe I could have just not attacked with the Marina. Okay, yeah, that really sucks. Murmillo probably, which I think is not that good, because remember, he only has 2 Murmillo, so if I can kill this Murmillo, he's pretty screwed. I can attack into this without being feared that this will pop my guy, so I don't care if these guys are... I think they're floodgate trap holes. Oh, that's so fortunate. So now he has no Murmillo left. I'm actually not sure how he's going to deal with my Hermitry. He has to have like Econ, another monster, tag into Laquari to attack over it. And meanwhile, I still have my Providence. Okay, this way. This deals with it. Oh, now I'm in a bad position. I'm just gonna let him tag. Do I? I've got quite a lot of good top decks actually. Because I shuffled in the last Rose Lover. I think I want to do it this way. Because now monster top deck, yeah. Because I had a lot of monster top decks that I could just win, and now with a carrot, yeah. So we should have known that was. So we had two carrots. We had 2 mushrooms that are good. We have 2 marshall leaves. So that's 6 cards. That's more than half. So yeah. So that was from the right hand side. So this left hand card is also a monster. It could be a Karibo, it could be a Dimakari. Oh, that's not good for us. That's not good for us. Do I just set it? Yeah, so it was a Dimakari. With my my mind reading skills, I know everything that's gonna happen. So here, I think, I don't think I can draw anything to win now. I think mushroom milling 5 and being lucky and hitting everything would... Is it gonna happen? One time! Please! One time! Come on. Come on! 1. Yes! Yes! Yeah! Yeah, baby! Oh my gosh. And I get to rearrange the top 3 cards. I'm just gonna put any plant to the top so I can discard for the carrot. Sometimes you're just the world champion and you're just better than everyone. Sometimes lucky. Oh no, it was a Karibo. I'm not out of the woods yet. Not a monster or a Laquari. Yes, it's a Laquari. Because if it was any other monster, he could tag for a Laquari. What's he gonna tag for? Dimakari, I'm gonna attack over it. And then now he... What an epic anime battle. I think my last 2 cards are Jar of Greeds as well. I mean, Jar of Everlastes. Set it, set it. Good, good. Nothing crazy. It would have sucked if he had like an econ and then he drew into that Laquari. I have to make sure I use this in his end phase. Otherwise I can't use it next turn. So we're gonna use it. since we have Rose Lover, we're gonna put the big guys in. I'm gonna put this 1, 2, 3. I guess 4, and yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll open coins. If I can't summon them later on, I'll just discard them for carrots. It doesn't matter which one I summon. It's a floodgate. Come on! Let me win! Just let me win! It's for YouTube, please let me win! Why? 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 Why won't he just end his turn? Come on, Japanese guy. Come on, Sony. I guess while he's time stalling me out, I'll talk more about the strengths and the weaknesses of plants. So another strength that plants has that other decks don't have is just, yeah, the ability to come back. Like the 1-card top deck I had, I was able to pop 3 cards. That shouldn't have happened, but it's gonna happen, and people are gonna rage. But yeah, the weakness is this is actually quite inconsistent. Sometimes you can just get a hand like a combination of like Java Air Rices and like carrots, like, or like what are these, Rose Lovers? No, these cards, they don't do anything. So you have to restart for like a combo piece that starts up everything. So if you don't have what do you call it? If you don't have one of the 2 guys that you normal summon or set, you can't really do much. So a lot of the times you're just gonna auto win. But what's good about SYLVANS is it's quite decent against cancer decks. So if you hate cancer, if you hate aliens as well, this deck deals with both aliens and cancer, because Java Avarice, you're able to shuffle your cards back in, so you're able to re-pop everything over and over and over again. So you can set up by setting a mushroom. You use Java Avarice, put everything back into your deck, or you could even rearrange your deck with a Hermitry, and then you do a big play. You pop off everything, tribute off your 100 attack monster on the field, trade it for a carrot. So stuff like this is really good against cancer, both mill and both stall. So if you have a problem with these decks, you know, this deck can tear it apart. This deck's pretty decent against red eyes. It's pretty decent against anything that any meta deck that doesn't destroy set monsters. So if they can destroy a set monster, you've got no way to win, because you have to set up your combo first. Alternatively, if they have like a chalice, I don't think you can win either, because you can't set up your win. So yeah, so chalice might be a card that we see more of. So if you have problems with SYLVANS, chalice is going to be the card that you want to play. Yeah, actually, I have to rethink my decks. Maybe I want to add chalice to my other decks. For example, if it, yeah, our opponent time limit. Okay, let's analyze. So there you have it, guys. This is my Sylvan deck. If you're gonna lose, just leave. Don't have to time stall your opponent. Please just leave. Don't be that guy, man. Anyway, this deck. Where do I rank it in the tier list? I think this is a pretty. It has to be like a meta pick. So it's got some like auto wins in the meta, like such as Aliens. I think Aliens is an auto win. Red Eyes is decent, so it's got a good like meta game. But it's not that good against like Snipe Hunter, Archfiends. It's not good against Dark Worlds. But basically anything that can pop a set monster. It's weak against Chalice. It's weak against Tribute to the Doom, Dark World Lightning. It's weak against like pretty much anything that can stop you from setting off the mushroom or the martial leaf. So yeah, this deck would have to be like a counter pick deck, where something that you would use in a tournament that is filled with aliens, for example, or full of red eyes, for example, and then you just side heavily for the bad matchups, or even you just take the L for the bad matchups and just auto win against these like really strong meta decks. So how I rank it in the tier list, I think probably it's a tier 3 deck, just because it's not consistent. Like if you open an awkward hand, it's really really hard to it's not as forgiving as other decks. Like yeah, so for example, if you're talking about a deck like Aliens, you can fight your way back. If you do the perfect play each turn, you remember what cards are left in your deck, and what chances you'll have to draw into these cards. You're gonna have a better chance winning with Aliens in if you play 100 games. Then if you play Sylvans, half of the games, maybe not half, but a lot of the games will be autopilot, so you won't have to think much. And then the other will be just auto loss because you'll draw awkward hands. And then there'll be like the few that you'll have to calculate, okay, what's left in my deck, what are my chances to hit these. But a lot of these games with Sylvan, I just felt like I was a potato just clicking. So I rank it about tier 3. I think it's about as strong as a Snipe Hunter deck at the moment. Both are. You'll see a lot more Sylvans though, so if you're trying to get a lot of wins on the ladder, just play Snipe Hunter. You'll get a lot of free wins, or Archfiends. Yeah, so but I do think this is a really good deck for free-to-play players. You know, the only expensive card in this set, in this deck, is the third mushroom. You're likely gonna buy this set once or twice just for the true nades alone, which I think is also a average card. Cause okay, that's for another day. But yeah, so auto wins against auto wins against Aliens, Mill, Stall, probably Hero if you're playing this list with the Ultimate Providence. But it's got bad matchups against Cyber Angels. It's got bad matchups against Snipe Hunter, Archfiends, Dark Worlds. Yeah, and pretty even matchups across the board. Anyway, that's it for me, guys, for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. So check me out for my next video. I'll catch you guys again later. Peace out, guys. See ya.